Hi folks, welcome back to the Peasant Valley. Last time we were doing the wheat harvest. We've got all that done. It won't all go into the windmill, so we're finding another way to deal with it. Well, how are things with you? Do hope your day is going well. All is well with you and yours as you drop in. I've taken the vehicle volume down a bit because I discovered, bear with me, just fiddling with my mic. I discovered that the combine, you couldn't hear me speak, which is not a bad thing. You couldn't hear me speak over the combine, so I'm hoping taking the vehicle volume down a bit has helped that balance. So we've got 3,000 litres left in here. The only way I felt I could deal with it was to buy another trailer. So we've leased another trailer of the same sort that we've already got, but I've made it a different colour. So we know this is the leased trailer. And what we'll do is we'll return the combine and we'll take that trailer back up. And we're going to park them in the engine shed because I didn't feel I could put it on the floor of the engine shed. And we haven't got another shed with a door, so we've nowhere else to store grain. But what I will be able to do is literally just leave it in the trailer. Use that trailer first. So in actual fact, once that's done with, it can just be returned. So leased vehicles, there it is. Now that's the trailer we're leasing. So it's going to cost us a bit of money, but I'm pretty certain we'll make a lot more back. Return that. And return the lost one. Job done. And then we've got to get some baling done as well. That's going to be our thing. So the rain's going to set in a little later. 1 o'clock it's coming. So we've still plenty of time on our hands. Can we overtake the human being? Looked like the van was going to suddenly switch right then, but I knew they don't turn right coming out of there. Thankfully. I haven't done anything about the slope on the windmill yet. So I'll do that off screen and work that out. When this flour sells overnight and the wood's still selling, we should start making a good bit of money now. Struggling up the hill. I haven't found that script mod yet, unless like, sorry, rewind. Some YouTubers talking about a script mod they had that just made the tractor a bit more powerful. So when you, not that it made them, it didn't make a 70 horsepower tractor able to kind of do a 200 horsepower job, but it did at least just make them a bit more realistic in doing the jobs they're powered up to do. I'm just going to close this because it's going to rain later. Come on, shut. That's it. Get my foot trapped. Got an itchy nose. That's better. I'm not going to swath it unless we're just going to bail it where it is. So there should be plenty of room to stick both trailers into there. Carl's bringing this one back up from here. Oh, and I did I? I hope I did. I hope I harvested that bit right down the bottom. Maybe I didn't then. Oh well. I think I did. Sure, there was that bit right in the bottom corner, and Courseplay just doesn't pick it up. It's obviously just too narrow for. But we'll leave it. We'll just run down there when we do it, take that bit off, and then just put the worker back on. Ouvre le door. Ta. Oh, we've got all sorts in here now, haven't we? And I'm going to need that out after. Or tomorrow to do the mowing. So I'll have to do a bit of fiddly diddly, but it might be that the windmill might use up as much grain as we need it to, so tomorrow morning the leased trailer can go back. Tuck that into there. With it raining later, we don't want this left out in the open. So that's one of the things that happened on Clarkson's farm, was that it started raining part way through there. harvest. In a mad rush just to get the trailer in before it got all soaked. So that's all in. So just for a bit of delectation and delight, here's what happened on the harvest. So to the baling. Do these as square bales. Again, we're running out of shed space, aren't we? We'll juggle stuff around a bit now. Or stick another shed in. Plenty of twine. Oh, unfold it, please. Thank you. Oh, can we reset the bale counter, please? Alt X. That's it. My phone just pinged. Un momento. It's all sorted. Next, go. Yeah, I didn't think there was much point in really in swathing it. Oh, we levelled off for about 36,000 litres, I think it was. Made myself a note somewhere. 34,000 litres we whacked off this field. I said all those trees down that side off screen, I'll give them a bit of a choppering. It seems to be coping alright up here. You should struggle up these bits of hills. I haven't looked since I logged back in, because I don't know if when you log out of the game and log back in it puts more stuff into the used sales yard, but I haven't had time for that with the rain to come at some stage. Playing at ×2, that will soon be upon us. Yeah, I'll probably put another small shed in for Bailage, oh, just a big shed right in the middle of the yard. Might be the way to go. Oh yeah, I did harvest this bit of the field, this little point. I thought I had. I turned the swath off and spray it all over the road. Oh, got that nicely. Not going for every last drop of it. There's one. Yes, trees like that, what I'll do is I'll drive down with a tractor and gauge where I need to take things out. I won't take out any more than I need to. Then like I say, we'll put those into the wood production. Oh, we missed that strip there. Crabs, didn't notice that bit. That's not good. Maybe it's because I took over, it would have gone back and done it with course play. Might not get as many bales as I think. Like I say, it seems a big field, but it's quite narrow. So I suppose if you put the acreage into just one square, it might not be that big. Oh, now he's struggling. Yeah, the combine got down to like 2 miles an hour at some stages. Come on, Challenger, you can do it. And I think, well, I know I've said it before, that if you copy the course from the combine, you can actually put it onto a tractor to do baling. So I could copy the course, paste it onto this, and this tractor would just follow exactly where the combine had been and do the baling for us. Yep. Don't know what that was then. Don't know if that came on the video. Got a bit of a rumble on it. Might be the thunder. It's been thundering this morning. Like extremely hot weather in the UK. Hottest on record and all that. It might be worth just doing this top end now. Coming back down and do it as kind of like two thin fields. Ooh, that's a big lump just there. That's where the combine stopped. To Urflude. Yep. That shoved it up a bit. So I'm surprised we haven't got harvesting contracts. And whilst we're thinking about it, let's just throw in a screenshot. That'll do. And we're away again. Easy peasy. I sometimes forget to do that and have to come back into the game just to get a screenshot to put on the thumbnail. In Farm Sim 22 I've got a baler that I quite like using, but the animation of wrapping the bale is just, it does the first one, then it stops after that. I raised it with Giants, but I think they said they put a fix in, but it's still doing the same. It doesn't stop it doing bales, but it just looks weird. The bale just sits still, the wrap appears around, then it drops off, but it takes as long to do it. It's not like it's suddenly just the wrap appears and then it throws it off. It still takes as long to produce as it would if it was spinning it round and wrapping it. Yeah, because I took over the harvesting, I think that's why I missed that bit. I didn't see it because it was down the other end when I took over the from the harvester when Carl had finished the bulk of the field. Now we got it down to the shop in a new trailer and offloaded. Hopefully it won't drop it right at that point. If we get beyond that point, that's it. Oh yeah, you did. It's as though it knows. Right, I'm going to leave that other bit of the field. Look, it's dropped one right on the end of that row there. Still looks like the swaths down there where that bale is. Or it'll be where it's the tyre marks from the tractor. You can see it's the ruts in the field. Thought it was like more swath, or the old swath, but it's not. It's the kind of thing you can do in camp. It's 29 degrees according to this here. It's quite hot. We're pumping out the bales now. Oh, BT USB app it says on the radio frontage, so bring me there to stick with me playlist on. I can play that on there. Oh yes, downhill runs. We like downhill runs. Everything picks up quicker. It will be a job picking all this lot up. Might lease one of them square bale picker uppers. I know that's a costly job, but in terms of getting these off the field before the rain starts, that's probably going to be where we're going to need to be. Just turn the bale off while we get turned round. It'll take ages to climb that hill otherwise. Let's hope the vehicle sounds a bit more balanced now. It was extremely loud with that combine. When you got it in your headphones you don't really realise. So 3 more swathies down here. Good thing when we come back in, it'll the bale count will be where it is, so the number of bales will be correct. How are you doing back there? Beautiful. Grab that last little bit just there. Have to do a bit of a weird turn here with all these bales stuck here. Lift the pickup. Come on. Yes, take the PT off as well, that's making it struggle a bit. Back in play. Now have we done so far on this kind of half bit we've done? 11 bales, that's shouldn't need too many more bales in in game, but I sometimes just sell them. If I end up with a huge stock, I mean they're not a massive amount of money. Oops, you were there. Prices, come on. Prices, straw. Is it in this side? £90 a bale. And when's that? December. Yep. Or £90 per 1,000 litres, which, you know, that brings about, yeah, 10 bales. It's a bit of dosh in the bank. See where we're up to. Yeah, all that's done up top of there. That should be the last bit there. Swing it round. I think now we're nothing down this end. Really annoyed I missed that bit there. It's not a huge amount, I know, but and I suppose in real life not every inch of crop gets harvested. Some gets flattened, some perhaps hasn't grown as much as it should. So yeah, there's a bit of perfection in the way the crops appear in this game. There's somebody put another post on about Ultimate Farmer, which is supposed to be it's a game in development, and some are suggesting it can be a rival to Farming Sim, but I did say on the YouTubers channel that I think this just people will be brand loyal, and the reality is Farming Simulator works for Giants, and can anybody else actually do anything different? At the end of the day, it'll still be a farming game. So, but we'll see. It's always worth kind of looking at things. I know there was one, was it Catalogue Crops came out, that got to a certain point of development and then reached its pinnacle, I should say. Don't think it ever, might be, I don't know. Not seen anybody play it. A lot of YouTubers were talking about it, a lot of the usual farm sim YouTubers were talking about it, but never really seemed to kind of get to a point where they were committed to doing lots of gameplay on it. So I guess it didn't kind of reach full development mode, but you might know different. Let me know if you might be playing it. Interesting to know. But folks, looking at the clock, I think we've kept you long enough. This is just going to be a while now. We're just getting up and down here before the rain comes. We will lease a bale collector in the next episode, and then we can actually just get all these collected up before the rain comes. So thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.